Copilot in Outlook, and today we're going to move on after having gone over the summaries, the drafting, the coaching capabilities. Now moving on to managing Outlook. And we're to do a couple of cases that are really interesting, I think. First of all, again, as usually, we have it set on work for our internal context. And over here, we have a new mail from Samantha. And Samantha is telling us that she wants to schedule a meeting for today. So let's use Copilot in order to create a meeting. Create a meeting with Samantha for today. Because I have the email open, it will directly refer to that. If I had the email not opened over here in just the inbox, it would come through the inbox to see where there's many instances of Samantha right here that I would like to refer to. I do want to add a title to the meeting, so let's call it project update over here. And what I will have to do if I go via this area to set up the meeting is, because it's an external stakeholder, is to reconfirm. So I have to jump to continue in Outlook and have to, let me just copy that real quick. Have to set up a couple of key points again in order to confirm, because again, it's an external person. It would be a little bit easier if it's in the same organization. By default, I'm given half an hour. I need to extend that to an hour, but I already have the email over here. I have the Teams meeting set up, and then I can send it away. Another and also easier way is right over here. You might have already noticed, create a meeting request from this message with Copilot, because already it has in the context seen that there is something that is relevant. And because of our email thread and this email, I am already automatically getting a reference title that I have over here. It's not really adhering to the times I have, so that is something that I need to reconfirm and then adjust. However, all the other aspects are true to that, and I have a summary of the conversation so far from Copilot that I could immediately insert over here in the agenda in order to see that we are all on the same page. And if that is satisfactory to me, I can send it away. So already the process is much quicker than if I had done it over here. Another thing that I might want to do then is ask Copilot what I need to do in order to prepare for that meeting. So what do I need to know for today's meeting with Samantha? No question mark needed. I could have left a typo. Copilot would have still understood what I am talking about and what I mean, because human error is part of the training, I imagine. It has no recollection of the meeting yet, though it is clearly in the calendar, so there's some kind of an internal error. Nonetheless, it is still giving me what I need, because preparations suggest that there could be a meeting in the future, and also I have the context of the entire email thread. So help me prepare talking points for the meeting or other things. I can use Copilot in order to be best prepared for what is still missing, because that is something that is in our email thread. For different details that have already been talked about or might be important, quote and budget is something that we had talked about earlier. And there we have meeting logistics today at 3 p.m. or alternatively in August. But we already have sent the invite to confirm. I reckon if I would do it again right now, Copilot would very much understand that I have the meeting set up already. Maybe it was just too quick. So another thing that I want to do is to manage my inbox more efficiently is I want inbox rules. So help me create an inbox rule to move emails from finance, 1 second, at company.com to a new finance folder. Not all actions can be fulfilled automatically by Copilot in Outlook. So wherever that is not the case, I will get a clear set of instructions as I get over here, though I have purposely already asked for exactly that. I can fine tune what I need. I will still get an update on the instruction. And if I'm working on Outlook app, Outlook desktop, or Outlook web, I will get tailored instruction on how to fulfill what I needed to do based on the technology that I'm using. This is also a good way to generally just ask Copilot, how can I better my Outlook? What kind of improvements can I do? Just spitball with Copilot in order to get your best Outlook experience, and you will get suggestions and best practices you haven't even talked about or thought about. Another thing that I want to do right now is use it to automatically set up replies. So please create automatic replies for my absence on Tuesday till Thursday. And I haven't given it any information on which Tuesday, but by this week's Tuesday being already past, it clearly should refer to the upcoming week, which is what I'm anticipating over here. Let it analyze what is happening and set it up. Perfect. I am getting a nice overview with a subject title. It automatically put a couple of emergency context. It could also, if I redid it again, refer to maybe a couple of colleagues that could be useful in my stead. I can fine tune this, and if I'm perfectly fine with what it said over here, I can have Copilot activated immediately. This is one of the many nice ways to manage your Outlook with Copilot more efficiently.